Hey everyone, it's Jeremy, known as the Coughing Man. How's it going? Hope you all are having a good day. I did something today while I was while I was taking a short break at lunchtime at the gym to hit the sauna and do some gentle yoga stretching. So whenever I go to the gym, there are beautiful women everywhere. It's the place. I go to Lifetime Fitness here in Utah, and they're everywhere. And there's every pretty much every time I go to the gym, I see at least a few that I'm like, man, I should go talk to her. But then I get in my head, or something like that happens. But I've started saying hi to a few, or I've started to challenge myself to say hi to at least one or two each time I go to the gym, even if it's just like a quick greeting. And my fear of doing that is justified. It's not like my fear of doing it has no reason or basis. The fear is that I don't want to be creepy. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. That's priority number one. So with that, it takes some calibration and some observation to ensure that whoever I'm saying hi to is hopefully someone that is okay with me saying hi to them. And so, anyways, I said hi to a couple yesterday, and I said hi to a gal today. And it was really interesting. I kind of want to walk you through how I knew that it was okay to say hi to her and how my brain works and kind of thinks about things. So I was doing my gentle yoga stretch in the open floor gym, and I noticed this gal, and I think she had on a tan yoga outfit. Looked really good on her, and I immediately saw her and was like, wow, she's gorgeous. Holy crap. And so I kind of was doing my yoga thing, and I noticed that she finished up, because I couldn't help but just notice her. She finished up, and I was like, I wonder if she's just going to leave, because I saw her glance my way subtly a few times. That was the first indicator that maybe I could say hi to her. So in my mind, I said, okay, she's leaving. If she just leaves the gym right now, then probably that's a clue that those glances didn't mean anything. But instead, she did not leave the gym when she got up. She went into the area with the stair climbers on a spot by herself, and just started using the stair climber. So the reason I say that, you might say, well, yeah, that she's just doing the next thing. Well, things are not always what they seem on the surface. If a woman wants someone to talk to her, genuinely wants someone to talk to her, she won't just leave in most cases. Not in all, but in most cases. She'll go somewhere where if the guy is watching her, we'll know that she's there. So I saw her go to the stair climber, and I said, okay. Now that could be nothing still, but this is how my brain works. I said, okay, she didn't just leave. She may be open to me saying hi. She may, and I say may because I can't read her mind. She may be seeing if I was watching her and will come say hi to her, or at least put myself in a position to say hi to her. So after my yoga stretch, I noticed she's still on the Stairmaster. So there's this heavy bag, and that I do right now. I can do some light martial arts on, but it's on the way out from all the treadmills and the stair climbers. And so I just go there and I say, I'm gonna just take a chance. And when she's done and she's leaving, I assume she's gonna follow the path by the heavy bag. She's not gonna like go around and avoid going past me. If she leaves and ends up walking past me, I'm gonna say hi to her. And so I'm doing some just very light kicks and work on the heavy bag. And then I see her out of the corner of my eye, because I'm not trying to make it look too obvious, get off the stair climber and begin leaving, going on the path to leave the gym. And so I essentially put myself in the way of her leaving. And so as I saw her leaving, I just kind of slowly glanced back at her and just kind of waved to her like this. And I didn't like get in her face and wave. I was like 6-7 feet away, and just went like this to see if it would get her attention, and it did very quickly. So if I would have done that and she was like, kind of gave me an uncomfortable look and left, I would have said, oh, okay, there's my answer. But she very quickly engaged in conversation with me. And so I just said, oh, hey, how's it going? And told her that I'd seen her doing some yoga. And I said, you're gorgeous. And she blushed and laughed and and said, thank you. And then she asked me if or I said, after I said, you're gorgeous, I said, what's your name? And she told me her name. And then she asked me a question. To me, this is a clue. She said, oh yeah, do you come here often at this time? And I said, yeah, I come here sometimes at lunch, sometimes after work. And she said, yeah, I'm here. She said, yeah, I'm here at lunchtime too, almost every day. The clue there is she's trying to tell me when she's there so that I can talk to her again. That's how I'm looking at it. It's like putting together a puzzle. And I could tell she was leaving. She wasn't like on her way out while she was talking to me. She was standing her ground while talking to me. And then she asked me for my name. And I told her my name. And that's another clue. Interacting with a woman is a series of clues and piecing together a puzzle to gauge interest. Because a woman will not say, hey, I'm attracted to you, I like you, can we talk? That happens exceptionally rarely, like once every few years to me, where a woman openly admits her interest in me. No, it's all very subtle. And so if you as a man aren't able to read these subtle signs and cues, you'll never know when a woman is interested in you. So between her few little glances on the yoga mat or the open yoga area, and her not leaving the gym right away, and her walking past and being receptive to me talking to her, ultimately that's the real thing, is see how receptive someone is when they talk to you. Are they engaging in conversation, asking you questions, or are they trying to leave and not stopping? Someone who is interested in you will want to talk to you. So in a sense, you don't have to look for any clues. Just go up to someone and start talking to them and see what happens. You can do it that way. But I like to be a detective and look at all the little clues and cues that are happening. So I told her, well, I could see that she was leaving and that it was super nice to meet her. And she said it was super nice to meet me too. And she said, well, I hope I see you around. And I said, see ya. And that was it. So, and whether something happens with this or not, we'll see. But I felt good doing it. It's alignment. I've off and on done stuff like this in the past, and it doesn't always go like I just described, or someone's enthusiastic. Sometimes it's like someone's like, hey, look, and there's like, and it's like fizzles, and you have to deal with fizzling. I'd say more often than not, I have to deal with something fizzling out. But every once in a while, a good conversation happens, even if it's a short one like this. I was proud of myself for being brave. I was very attracted to her, like very attracted to her. And so it was kind of like, I was like, whoa, I can't believe she's enthusiastically talking to me. I haven't had a lot of luck with dating and finding someone I genuinely like that also genuinely likes me. So felt a little surreal to feel that from someone. But the gist of it is I was proud of myself for doing it. And I just did it. And I was genuine. I said exactly what I wanted to say. I told her right to her face, "You're gorgeous." That's exactly what I wanted to say. I wasn't like, "Oh, let me beat around the bush." So it's like I was completely direct, and I smiled when I said it, because it was the truth. And so that felt good. That felt in alignment. And I have this idea of doing a video. This idea scares me, of course. But I've done these like Liberty Park videos where I walk around with my phone and I'm filming myself while I go around and just talk to random people. I have an idea for a video, and I've seen a few people on YouTube also doing this. So it's kind of like, I know I'm not the only guy who's had this idea. I'm not the first guy that has the idea to do this, but to take my phone and to just go to a few places like a busy mall or maybe the gym. I don't know. Gym personnel may they may tell me, "Hey, you can't be walking around filming here like openly." Maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. But to take my phone and film in real time without editing, going up to, I don't know, 20 women I find genuinely attractive and talking to them and seeing what happens. That's on the level of skydiving to me, as far as like scary, something that's scary. But I feel pulled to do it. I feel pulled or called to do it because it's what my soul is telling me to do. And if I talk to 20 people, generally 5% of people I talk to, there's something's there. So if I talk to 20 people, there's a very high chance with one of them that there will be something there, something interesting or something connective. And it's just following what my soul wants to do, because I don't have to do that. I could just go around and do it without filming it, but I want to share the experience authentically of what it's like to do it. And y'all have seen me talk to a few girls in my Liberty Park videos. They're on my YouTube channel. You can go back and watch them. And so, but those videos aren't focused on talking to women I find attractive. It's just talking to anyone I feel like talking to. This type of video would be this type of video would be going up only to women I genuinely find attractive and seeing what happens if I talk to 20 of them in a day. So that's my idea. That's what I'm pondering doing. And hopefully I can kick this cough, or I have to drug myself while I do it. And we'll see what happens. So there may be a video that pops up from me doing this, and it scares me. That's how I know I should do it. So we'll see what happens with this latest experiment. All right. That's my video for today. I said hi to a woman at the gym that I was genuinely attracted to, and it went well. So, all right. Namaste. We'll see you in the next video.